It's Thursday at 2:32 in the afternoon. This is me. Haven't taken a shower. Woke up around 1 o'clock. Did Uber last night till, I don't know, 2 or 3. Interesting Uber last night. Had a girl telling me her dad was the chairman of Broadcom and she had gobs of money, and picked her up to this little bar on the Missouri side, kind of a seedy little area, not a real attractive area. And they're having a charity event in the bar or something. She was a volunteer at all these different places, and took her home. She had a nice house in a nice neighborhood. Kind of strange. Seems like I've done the exact same thing before with this girl, maybe a year ago. Exact same charity event. I don't know. Another, I don't know, several interesting things last night. I don't know, some girls, blonde haired girl starts calling me darling and George darling and all this, younger girl. And some guy said he picked me to be his Uber driver because he thought I had a GED. I was an idiot who just had a GED. I said, I want to beat the shit out of people who say that. I raised my fist. We got into it, and I said, about these stockbrokers and real estate companies and people telling me my degrees don't matter. And I said, I want to beat the shit out of people. I'll take them out the street who say my degrees don't matter. And he was kind of drunk. I don't know if he was, it was like 2:30. Yeah, it was like 2:30 a.m. after the bar was closed, Kansas side. He went home to a decent neighborhood, nicer houses over in Leawood or something. I don't know who the hell he was. If he had some connection from my Uber profile. Younger guy. Have you ever been arrested for anything? After I've been in jail. Oh, he was all scared that I've been arrested or jail. So, well, have you ever been arrested for anything? He goes, yeah. I go, what? He goes, I got arrested for urinating in the street when I was in college. Well, that's a real major crime. I was in college. Seems like one of my fraternity brothers was drunk one night, and they said he was urinating in the street outside of a bar or something. Got thrown in jail. And I don't think that's a real felony or anything. I mean, if you're going to urinate in public, go do it where nobody can see you. Behind a bush or behind a trash can or hidden from view, not out in the open. I mean, it's blatant disrespect out in the open if you're going to do it. There's no place to go, and you got to go. Go someplace where nobody can see you. Not blatantly out in the open, but whatever. I was having these ideas. These girls' daddies, she was a kid. She got, well, of course, the stock owners owned the company, and she was allowed to file lawsuits against people because who disrespected her ownership, and said she went to school in Boston or something. Maybe I don't know. She was acting kind of like, I don't know what she was doing. I was thinking, well, some people get respect for ownership and I don't, so it's not acceptable. I owned, and I've owned since I was 16. So legally, the law, one time it's this, one time it's that. And I guess I was thinking, well, some people are allowed to do things to other people. Like, if I'm trespassing because I only own one share and somebody owns two shares, owns more than me, so they can have me arrested. Then somebody, when I own three shares, I can have them arrested because they only own two shares. And if one share thinks, well, that's bullshit, it's not right that I can beat the goddamn shit out of you because I'm bigger than you are. All that bullshit that goes on. I mean, if you think you can disrespect me the magnitude you've done for some bullshit, like throwing me in jail, then people logically rationalize they can disrespect those people based on anything that they, can think of, bigger, taller, uh, you know, everybody thinks of some bullshit. Well, I live in a house. He doesn't live in a house. Well, his degrees don't matter. I'm bigger than him. Well, I'm richer than him. Well, I belong to this country club. Or all this other shit people start doing, other than an owner's an owner, law is law. But that's no wonder people want to blow all their fucking heads off because they're a bunch of dumbass punks. It doesn't mean you get a paycheck. That's why I have to get $1 billion a month in paycheck with my degrees and scores. My genius IQ and degrees have to get $1 billion a month in paycheck because I didn't get $1 billion a month in paycheck when I was 16. Because when I was 16 with that genius IQ, that wasn't good enough for everything. A business license and real estate license or a hedge fund license. Being smarter than the chairman with higher test scores didn't give me the paycheck business leading. So all this bullshit by these little fucking faggot punks really pisses me off. So, Merrill Lynch, hand me $1 trillion. Smith Barney, PaineWebber, hand me $1 trillion for disrespecting my ownership. Hand me $5 billion a year of paycheck, hedge fund paycheck for every year since kindergarten. $5 billion is the top hedge fund paycheck per year I've seen, $4 or $5 billion. I got to get $1 billion a month now. Those hedge fund managers, most of them couldn't pass engineering first semester at Oklahoma State. Most of them are probably inferior to my degrees and test scores, and they're getting hundreds of millions to billions of paycheck with their licenses. So it's paycheck precedent, business license precedent. Well, this guy at the casino the other day was saying the same thing. I was talking about paycheck precedent. Paycheck precedent, business license precedent, precedents of disrespect, including the police and courthouse, precedents of inferior degrees and test scores getting respect from the police and courthouse. It's just a fucking bunch of shit. So, yeah, my dad, he was a, Harvard Law School board in econ, not a billionaire, lived in Kansas City, from Kansas City, moved to the Kansas side where I grew up, Johnson County. Then the shit about, well, he can get killed because he's not from Kansas, he's from Missouri. So the neighbors, Jewish people, start making up shit so they can disrespect people. Like, well, he's from here. He's from this Johnson County, from Kansas. You know, and then people think, well, they get something because of where they're from. Well, he's from here, so he gets good job, license, whatever, regardless of anything else. See, all these punks make up anything to justify themselves and to disrespect me. And I'm sure they murdered my dad like they've disrespected me. $1 trillion each punk. Every punk gets flunked off the goddamn planet. I'm going to do some house cleaning here. Yeah, I clean my own house. I don't have a house full of servants, maids, and butlers, and chauffeurs and everything to do all for me. So I got to do that myself because I'm not making my $1 billion a month. Don't have my hedge fund license or real estate license anymore. Those punks fucked me over too. Real estate didn't have any police actions. Stockbrokers have police actions. So who gets police actions and who doesn't? You know, it's just a bunch of shit. Owner's an owner. You're no different than everybody else. Minimum wage for me is $1 billion a year.